Right here. Hello, I'm here with the Nocturnal. This series flips the narrative from a damsel in distress to a self-saving heroine. How do you feel about the empowerment message this sends to the audience?
I think it's awesome, and I think it's really important. There's a lot of feminist stories that are sort of coming to fruition right now, which I think is incredible. What's special about our show is that we're showing all sides of what it means to be a young lady, the mistakes she's making, how stubborn and pain in the ass she is, and, female gaze, like lust and love and all that fun stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How are you feeling tonight on the carpet?
Yeah, fun. I thought I was going to grab off. Yeah, good. I mean, to be honest, I'm sweaty. And I'm still a bit jet lagged. Yeah, because I came just a few days ago.
Oh, well,
And the time difference is messing me up. But other than that, I'm okay. I'm excited.
No, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
What initially attracted you to this project?
Well, I knew nothing about it at first. So I auditioned, and then luckily I got cast in the role. Still didn't know anything about it. But then I read the books. I absolutely loved it. Because the way for me to approach King Edward, it was a bit... I Googled him, but I was like, because it was just so different, the version that was doing it, I was like, the best way for me is just to do it through the books. So I read that, absolutely loved it. Cherry picked some bits that I could make into King Edward and then brought it to set. And yeah, just for me, that really cemented what I wanted. It cemented the reason why I wanted to do this was just the fantasy element part. Just like people turn into animals. I think that's so cool, man.
What's something you learned about your character through the books?
He loves blueberries. Yeah.
Blueberry guy.
He's a blueberry guy because he wasn't feeling too well and someone told him that blueberries is a thing that'll make him feel so much better. But as we know, he wasn't getting any better. So unfortunately, I didn't bring it into the TV show, but in the show he does love blackberry pie. So he does love his berries, so that is something that I took from the book. And also just relationship between King Edward and Lady Jane and how close they are and how they have the same tutors and just so much time they spent together. It just helps a lot just build that relationship with Emily. There she is.
Right there.
Yeah.
What elements do you think that your character might share with you in your own personal life?
Oh, to live life and to experience life and to take risks and don't be afraid to just experience new things, Yeah, that's what I'll say.
Yeah, definitely. Are there any memorable moments that you had on set that you might want to highlight or tell audiences?
Memorable moments. Nah. Nah, like working with a dog was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Tough though.
Tough?
Yeah.
How so?
Because it's a dog.
Oh.
There's only so much a dog can do in like a few hours before they, it's a dog, innit? Like, it's a time the dog just wants to be a dog.
Yeah, I get it. Well, thank you so much for this interview. I hope you have an amazing time tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Ashley. I'm here with the Nocturnal. Who am I here with?
You're here with Abbie Hern.
And who do you play in the film?
I play Princess Bess.
Princess Bess. Well, welcome to the carpet, Princess Bess.
Oh, thank you so much.
I just wanted to ask you, what initially attracted you to the role in My Lady Jane?
I mean, it's Queen Elizabeth I. Before she was Queen Elizabeth I, it's like the history was super, super interesting. And yeah, getting to play like such a significant part of history pre-making all of those decisions was like, yeah, dream come true.
Without giving too much, how would you describe your character in the show?
She is, I keep saying this, but it's so true. She's so underestimated. She's very calm and she keeps herself to herself, but that doesn't mean that she's weak.
Do you find elements in the character maybe in yourself?
Yeah, definitely. That I know I have like an inner strength that I know when to show and not show, and I think that's like, yeah, the best part about her.
Definitely. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, Rob. How are we feeling on the carpet tonight?
I'm feeling great on the carpet tonight.
Knowing you have been in films with so many fantasy elements such as Barbie and The Huntsman, do you believe your past roles have helped you in any way when it came to My Lady Jane?
Well, yes, I think that, being in The Huntsman, being in Barbie meant that I was prepared for fantasy. I took it in my stride. It didn't shock me because of my time in the Barbie-verse and in the world of The Huntsman. Yeah.
I mean, those are two amazing fandoms, definitely. Could you tell us what attracted you to this unique retelling of Lady Jane Grey?
Well, I loved the role, I loved the script, and I loved the fact it was being directed by Jamie Babbit because she did Only Murders in the Building, and that's one of my favorite shows. So it was a triple whammy.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a full circle moment for you, I bet.
Yes, it was. I'm going to start saying that. It was a full circle moment for me, yes.
Definitely. And without giving too much away, what can you share about the character you play and his significance to the story?
Well, I play Lord Dudley. I'm the father of Guildford Dudley, and it's Guildford who gets together with Lady Jane Grey. I'm kind of conniving and scheming to get them to marry in conjunction with Lady Jane's mother, Lady Frances, played by the brilliant Anna Chancellor. So that we're plotting and scheming together.
Definitely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, I am here with the Nocturnal. My name is Ashley. We are here with the director tonight. How are we feeling on the carpet?
I feel amazing. I'm so happy that Lady Jane is premiering tonight.
How excited do you feel that everyone is now going to be seeing this? How does it feel?
I feel so excited for the world to see My Lady Jane. We worked so hard on it, and we just want people to enjoy it.
Definitely. What's a memorable moment you had when doing this show?
A memorable moment I had doing the show was the moment that I found Emily Bader, who plays My Lady Jane, and she submitted her tape, and I watched it, and I went, this is the girl, we got to get her. And she had never really done anything before, and here she is tonight.
That's very exciting for you. What message do you hope audiences reach when watching My Lady Jane?
I hope audiences really laugh, and I hope they enjoy the romance, and I hope that they enjoy the cheeky humor.
Thank you so much for this interview. Have a good night. Would you mind explaining your character to the show to our audience?
Sure. I play Archer. Archer is the leader of the Ethian camp. And in our show, it's divided between the Ethians and the Verities. And I'd say Archer, all wrapped up in one word, is the anti-establishment of the show. Here to bring down the monarchy, Abbie.
Do you find yourself specific elements from your character with you in your own personal life?
Yeah. I mean, my character's a badass.
And you're definitely giving badass on the carpet right now.
Oh, thank you very much.
What initially attracted you to this project?
Jamie Babbit, Gemma Burgess, Meredith Blinn, an all-female-led production, very fresh take, sort of like a romantasy. The script was very difficult to grasp. It's definitely a world that has so many different moving entities, and now that it's all together, it's a visual experience. So I think that my instinct was maybe that this would work really well, like when everything is put together, but actually reading it, I didn't really know what to expect. So.
Yeah, definitely, and it's going to be a great one. Are there any memorable moments that you had on set?
Yeah, I remember shooting what was meant to be, I don't know if I can say this, but there's no one I know here who's to tell me otherwise, but what was meant to be the final scene of the show, and it was me, Joe, Jordan, Emily, and Edward, and it was supposed to be this like hero shot of all of us walking down this hill, but there were so many potholes in the grass that everybody kept slipping and falling and tripping into holes, and I just remember Jamie being like, can you just walk in a straight line? So it definitely stuck with me, that piece of direction. I think I was the only one who was walking straight. But,
Well, thank you so much for this interview. I hope you enjoyed tonight.
Thank you very much.
How are we doing tonight on the carpet?
We're doing so well on the carpet, I think. It's lovely to be here.
Lovely to be here, definitely. What initially attracted you to this project?
I mean, what not to like, right?
Right?
Tudor costumes, beautiful English countryside, and I love the cast. I mean, you would say you'd love the cast. Everybody would say that, but I actually do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no lies to be told here.
No.
How would you describe your character to viewers?
I'm domineering, I'm controlling, and I'm hilarious.
Definitely. Speaking of hilarious, do you find
My own joke's funny, yes.
well, of course, do you find elements of your character in your own personal life?
Yes. I'm afraid so. I'm not a saint.
Yeah. Definitely. With such a comedic cast and crew, were there any fun pranks or like behind the scenes antics that you guys pulled on each other? Or fun moments that you guys shared?
Do you know, we would always be sitting around, most of our job is sitting around just talking. And if anyone took Rob Brydon's place, if he got up, he'd come back and he'd be like, get up, I need my seat back. We would fight for the seats because there'd always be like not enough seats and we'd all be sitting around. But mainly we were laughing, talking. When we were in Dover Castle, which is like this ancient English castle, we were filming at night and the wind was blowing, it was muddy, and we went looking for ghosts. I'm not scared of ghosts personally, but Dominic Cooper, terrified. And I was like, where's Dominic? Dominic's gone. And I realized he'd run back to the bus where all the food is.
Now, speaking of moments in the set, what's a memorable moment that you feel like you will always carry with you through the set, from the show, filming the show?
One particular moment, I think one morning I got up, I was driven to work and it was maybe 6 a.m. and the mist was coming off these beautiful green hills and sheep, and there was just this fabulous like Tudor mansion, not like a little castle, with a moat and swans. And I thought, this is my life. I can't believe I'm here.
You fell in love. It was love at first sight.
A bit. A little bit like that.
Well, thank you so much for these interviews.
Thank you.
I hope you have a nice night.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Nice
as
to
well.
meet you too.